Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a card with these two envelopes. Now it's going to be something a little different. I did have a lady say on my previous video that she's not into junk journaling, but hey, it'd be nice to make something that would be a card and that maybe you could put in a junk journal. So we're going to give this a go today. So you need two envelopes. It doesn't matter what size of these. I think they're the DL size, and I've tea dyed them. We're going to need a piece of pattern paper. You know that this was just bought from the op shop or the tip shop. I think I got it. And we're going to need some book page. An old book page. I've got an old dictionary here which we'll tear out. And they're the main things. Then just some different coloured inks, and we'll get started on that. Alright, let's put the main part of the card together. What I want to do is just see which one you want to put on as the front. I think I like that one. Alright, and just open these up. I'm just going to fit them in together so they fit in nice together. Like that, so they meet up here and here. Close it up. Okay, take off the little plastic backing and close that up. And then we're going to sneak under here and pull that off and close that one up. So we're just left with one pocket here, and that one's closed up, and that's going to be our card. So just squish it all down. It's got a bit of air in there. Okay. Now what I want to do is cover up the center. I don't know whether that might not be big enough. Okay, so I've cut two pieces of scrapbook paper, and I'm going to cover up the center like that. But before I do that, I'm just going to get my brown ink, and I'm just going to just make this so it's not so, you know, blue. Just aid that a bit in the middle. Oops. Just cover any of the white pieces up that I missed when I was tea dyeing. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, and then we're going to also ink around glue those on. Just bear in mind too that I have all of my punches and all of my regular supplies that I usually use for all this still up in my storage bay, and it's an 11-hour drive away from here. So so if you see me making something a tad different to what you're used to, that's why. Because I really do miss my punches, but I just can't get back up there at the moment. I've got my husband working on the border closure for the COVID thing between New South Wales and Victoria. He's doing night shifts and 12-hour nights. He's just gone off to work now, and yeah, and then he sleeps all day, so I'm tippy-toeing around most of the day so he can sleep. But hey, we will be down here for a little bit longer, because I don't know whether I told my YouTube followers out there or not, but we're going to be grandparents, so that's why we've decided to stick around down here until after Christmas to yeah, help our daughter out with the baby, and some exciting times. Now that's the basics of the card done. Okay, now I want to do a few little fun things on the front before I start what I'm going to show you. Now I'll just explain this. Sorry about my camera, it's still not in a good spot. I made some splatter ink, and it's just with my re-inkers and some water. And I found these bottles at the cheap shop. They're called Dauber bottles, and they are like, they've just got a Dauber on there, and you can fill whatever you want in here. I've got one with glue and one now with this, and I just want to do a splatter on this. I'll just give it a go and see how cool that is. And it cost me like, what, the bottle cost me $2, $2.95, and then I just added my own ink. Right, so I want to do this on the card, maybe there. Alright, I'll put the lid back on, and I've got my dryer here. Oops, sorry. You've got to dry. You can even blow on it and make them go out further. Like that, see? That looks cool. But just keep in mind, this is not watercolor paper. Alright, now I better get rid of this because I don't want to get it all over everything. Okay, another thing I want to do to the card front is, before we start playing with all this stuff, is I bought some stamps from AliExpress, or AliExpress, however you say it, and I just want to do a little bit of inking on the background. Alright, that's the front of my card done. And the inside and the back. Alright, now what I want to do is make a little flower. Grab your pattern sheet, and there's always one way it tears better. You want about an inch of paper. Tear that down. You don't have to be precise. This is about, it's about 30 centimeters long, something like that. Okay, and what you need to do is just concertina this up. And it doesn't have to be perfect at all. Just pleat it up like that. Till you get to the end. Alright, I'm just going to bring my glue in, and it's just a I just put on the bottom T for tacky, and I'm just going to put some glue all in the bottoms of those little folds like that, and squish the bottom together. It doesn't matter if you push it like together like that, because hey, it's like tissue paper, this stuff, because I want a little stalk just here. Okay, and if it looks a bit funny, just tear a little bit off. I'm actually making a little flower, okay, a little grungy flower. Alright, there's my flower, little pleated flower. And I keep all my little sponges in a little container like this, and you know, the red colours, blue colours, whatever, and just pick out the colour I need, because I've had put them in the wrong ones before and it gets really annoying. Alright, now I just want to sponge some pink on here. Like that. Just a little bit to give it that impression that it is a flower. And I'm going to bring my green ink. Oops, oh, that didn't work. Maybe you've got to get the sponge out. Like, I didn't have all this sort of stuff before we went around Australia. I sold a lot of my big ink pads, and when we came back I ended up putting them in, just buying the inks and the blank pads and putting them all in here. So a selection of colours. Alright, so that's our little flower done. And to just add a little bit of bling to that, I'm going to just cut a little pearl for the center. Oops. Stick on there. Little pearl to the center, and I'm going to just put some little spots of glue like this around, and put a little bit of glitter on it. Alright, so you've got your little grungy flower. Oh, I've got glitter all over the place now. Alright, now this is eventually going to go on here, but what I want to add are some leaves. Now I've got my book page. This is a really old dictionary. You can see the natural aging around the edge, and it's quite fragile, the pages, but I'm going to use it, and I just want to rip a nice shaped leaves, both. Okay, there's one leaf, and let's go do another one. Another leaf. And I also want to make a branch. So I'm going to come down here like this, and I want to put a leaf on the end of this branch as well. So let's get creative with how you're tearing it. have fun. Each one's going to be unique that you make like this. I'm trying not to break that paper because it is quite fragile. Alright, so I've got some leaves, I've got a branch with a leaf on it, and I want to add some colour to them. So grab out my green again. I might add a vein line too down the middle of there. Vein line to this one. And you could add some marks for the branch as well. Alright, add some nice green. Alright, so we've got our leaves, our flower, our branch, and let's put it all together. So this is all a bit of an experiment, but I like what I see. Now I want to put something here over this, like the postcode mark. You could just leave it, but I thought what I might do, oh, don't touch that camera. Oh, so sorry about the jiggling of that camera. Stay still. What I might do is make a little fake postage stamp. That looks cool. And whoops, what else can I do? I might do something on the inside, because there's a pocket here. You could put a letter in there or a note, or you could write on that as well, whatever you want to do. But what I'm thinking, where's my book page gone? I was thinking was tearing out another book page and making some little pockets. Fold that up and fold that up again. So you see what I did then? Just fold it up to there and fold that up to there, and that's going to give me 3 pockets. I could, I might maybe let it fit in there. I could cut it down a little bit. Put a few things in there. And look, if you don't like this grungy look, just don't do the grungy look. All this sort of stuff can be done without it looking old or whatever. Does not need to look old. Sorry about that again. Might glue one of these on a picture of a bottle brush. Been cutting out some little pictures, getting books from the tip shop. Just trying to I'm just trying to craft without having to buy a heap of things, because it's so frustrating with all my stuff up in the storage bay. So frustrating. Where is the glue again? So yeah, one day when all this opens up, we will get back up there and get our stuff. Alright, I'll put that on there. It looks cute. And I've got a few other things sitting around. I've got this little bingo card that could look cute. I stamped some old postage stamps from I got these from AliExpress. Actually, I might tear that one up. It's got a, if you want to see how I done that, just let me know down in the comments. These stamps. Put a little stamp in there. What else can I put in there? Look, it's just up to your imagination what you'd want to put in there, really. I could put another little butterfly in there. That could look cute. So what do you think? Card making meets junk journaling. Now what I want to do to finish this off even further on the front, I came across a pencil, and it's a, oh gosh, how do I say that? Aqualable. It's a China pencil, a China, oh gosh, what do you call it? China art. Anyway, I'll have the info on the screen what it does. It actually allows you to write on shiny surfaces, like if you were writing on, can you see that? Oh, probably can't see it. See where I scribbled there? Like if you're writing on the backs of photos, or back in the day, or negatives and stuff like that, and then it's easy to rub off. It's a water soluble wax pencil, yeah, something like that. Anyway, I seen a lady using this, and she would go around her pictures once she'd done them, and I guess you could use a just a black or a grey watercolor pencil. I guess that would do the same thing, but I bought it because it was interesting. I was intrigued by it, so I'm just going around, sticking close to it around there. You don't have to press hard because it's a very quite soft pencil, and then I'm just going to get my water brush, and I want to make sure there's water on there, but not real wet. Okay, so just squeeze some water out, but then take a lot of that water back off. Alright, so I just want to now use that pencil to grunge this up even more by adding some shading. So I can't see why you could not use a watercolor pencil for this step. You would, I'm pretty sure it would work the same. And just remember too, this isn't watercolor paper, so don't sit there scrubbing away on it forever, because you'll make a hole in it. It's just a regular envelope. And you could leave this step out. If you don't like that grunge look, leave it out. Don't do it. But I was actually, yeah, that's why I got the pencil, because I was intrigued by this this pencil and what it can do. Alright, let me squeeze out a little bit more water. I'm just going to add that little bit of shading around it. So I guess essentially that's all it's doing. You could use a marker to do it, I guess, too. But that's my card. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I've got another idea for this pattern paper too in the next video coming up. Wow, I got dirty, didn't I? Man. And yeah, and oh, actually I was going to say, when I first got on here and I forgot, my subscribers are up to 30,000. Oh, thank you so much. I was really surprised when I woke up this morning. It hung around for a while. When I had the craft break, the YouTube break, it went down. I think I was up to about 34, and then it went down, and then it came back, slowly came back up, and it was sitting on 29 there for ages. And yeah, I opened it up last night and went, oh, it's gone back up to 30. So thank you, I really appreciate you subscribing. I hope you enjoy the content I put up, and And yeah, I was pleasantly surprised, so thank you. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. I'm sure you could adapt this to normal card making with a regular card, just using, you know, using the pattern paper and the book page, and still making it look beautiful. Yeah, I enjoyed doing that. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you found a few little tips, especially the little ink splatter. I think that's pretty cool. That's saved me a lot of money, because I was looking at the proper brand stuff, and you know, it's just done exactly the same thing, so you don't really need to put it in there. I might add another little stamp to that. Let's put another little stamp in there. That was a nice little set. If you want to see a video on how I put that together with the stamps and the ink, coloured ink, just let me know. And yeah. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't subscribed, please press the subscribe button and the notification bell as well, to let you know when I've got another video up. And I hope you're well and safe, and I will catch you next time. Thanks and bye.